The first time I heard about shooting the pier was when Laird Hamilton did it in August 2014 on his SUP. I was in Malibu just a few days before on a quick visit from San Francisco, and I totally missed it. Let's talk more about shooting the pier today. Welcome to the Wipeout Weekly, the daily podcast for beginners, wannabe surfers, and seasoned wipeout enthusiasts. No hype, no filler, just the highs, lows, and honest truth about learning to surf and finding your place in surf culture. I'm your host, Suze Wilson. Let's go out. When Laird shot the Malibu pier in August 2014, he caught the biggest wave of the day, thanks to Hurricane Marie. People say he didn't even see the pier. I say he probably thought the pier would move for him. You can see the footage on YouTube. It looks insane. But what does shooting the pier even mean? It basically means riding away from one side of a pier to the other by threading the pilings, literally surfing through the open spaces underneath the structure without hitting it. Not something that came out of ancient Hawaii, because no piers. According to the Encyclopedia of Surfing, shooting the pier is sometimes the most practical surf maneuver because it's safer to get through the pilings while riding rather than pulling out before the pier and getting eaten by the next wave. But who are we kidding? It's a showmanship move, immortalized in Surfing Safari by Beach Boys in 1962. At Huntington and Malibu, they're shooting the pier, or some such. It's considered high risk because you're maneuvering your board and body through a narrow space at high speed. And it's advanced, of course, because it requires precise control, timing, and a lot of confidence. But come on, it's a flex. Here's where to flex. Huntington Beach Pier, California, the most iconic pier surfing location. Shooting the pier is almost a rite of passage, especially during the U.S. Open of Surfing. Scripps Pier, La Jolla, where narrow gaps between pilings make this extremely technical. Ocean Beach Pier, San Diego, it's more mellow than Huntington, but still tricky depending on swell direction and tide. Venice Beach Pier, California, my local. I am yet to see it. It's short and fast, so timing is everything. Cocoa Beach, Florida, home break of Kelly Slater. On the right swell, surfers attempt to shoot here through East Coast piers tend to be lower and sometimes trickier. If you want to try it outside of the U.S., there's Manly Wharf or Cronulla in Australia. Some Aussie piers, wharfs, have narrow structures where daring surfers occasionally shoot through. But it's less common and more tide-dependent. Durban, South Africa, known for their concrete piers and localized vibes. Some surfers thread these during big swells, but it's risky due to the layout. Just don't end up like Pete Siracusa, a Huntington Beach local. He described his pier shooting in the 1964 issue of Surf Guide. We were out on a 6-foot day, and I was getting a little cocky. I went through the pier on the nose, caught a rail, and knocked out 2 teeth. Ended up with 40 stitches in my face. If that doesn't scare you, 2 people died while shooting the pier. Santa Monica City College student died after hitting the Malibu pier in 1951, and a 16-year-old surfer died at Huntington in 1997. Stay safe. Don't be stupid. And that's all for today. Check out the Wipeout Weekly for our free newsletter, more stories, and ways to connect with us. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow for more of the Wipeout Weekly.